Okay, in this video we will go over graphs of equation and x and y intercepts. So the first problem, we want to graph the equation y is equal to minus x squared plus 3x plus 5. And in order to graph this by hand, what we need to do is get a couple of points. So we'll say -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and see if we can find a pattern. So -1, we plug in -1 for x. So we get negative on the outside, parentheses, -1 squared plus 3 parentheses -1 plus 5. And so we're essentially just going to plug in, -1 for x. We do 0, we do 1, and we do 2, and so forth. And this right here, if we were to add everything, we would get 1. This right here, if we were to add everything, we get 5. This right here, if we add everything, we get 7. And lastly, this right here, if we add everything, we get 7 again. And if we do 3 and 4, we get 5 and 1, respectively. And so we say -1, 1, so this is this point right here, 0, 5, 1, 7, 2, 7, it's kind of the same area, 3, 5, and 4, 1. And so our general shape will be something like this. It will be a parabola. And we know this because -x squared typically produces a shape like this. Just -x squared would be like this, but since we have 3x plus 5, it's going to shift and move it a little bit. And so that's why we have to plug it in. And so this is the graph of the equation for this. And so the next problem, we want to find the x and y intercepts. And our problem is x minus 3 squared plus y squared is equal to 9. And in order to get the x-intercept, we substitute 0 for y and we solve for x. So x minus 3 squared plus 0 squared is equal to 9. And then we take the square root of this, and we would get x minus 3 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 9. We know that the square root of 9 is 3, so we can say that x minus 3 is equal to plus or minus 3. And so that would mean x is equal to 3 plus or minus 3. If we have 3 plus 3, we get 6. 3 minus 3, we get 0. And so this right here is our x-intercept. X is equal to 6 or x is equal to 0. And so next we want to get the y-intercept. And so for the y-intercept, we substitute 0 for x. So substitute 0 for x and we solve for y. So 0 minus 3 squared plus y squared is equal to 9. 0 minus 3 squared plus y squared is equal to 9. This right here would produce 9 because 3 squared is 9. 9 plus y squared is equal to 9. And so we would get y squared is equal to 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. And so it would be y is equal to plus or minus the square root of 0. The square root of 0 is 0. So our y-intercept is y is equal to 0. And so in this video, we went over graphing, equation just by plugging in values, and we went over finding x and y intercepts. And that's all we need to do for this video.